Good morning. Welcome to our Student of the Quarter celebration. Today we're going to celebrate a group of students whose teachers have recognized them for demonstrating the Spartan learner profile characteristics. These are young people who are just incredibly talented, and we want to make sure that everybody knows just how much we appreciate them for demonstrating these characteristics. We really just think that they're so fantastic. First up, we have Abby. Miss Whiffington-Lewis says that Abby is always ready for class. She asks great questions and is truly engaged in the learning. She helps her peers stay engaged, and Miss Stubbs says Abby is a bright spot in my classroom. Mix Bennett nominates Samuel for always caring about others. He is constantly checking on his teacher and his peers to see how they're doing. Samuel is incredibly kind and caring. Miss Whiffington-Lewis says that Yusuf is the most genuinely caring, curious student she's ever met. He's always asking the deepest, most interesting and insightful questions. His thirst for knowledge is amazing. Miss Stubbs says, I look forward to what question he will ask every day. Profe Paulson nominates Sariu because she is a high-achieving student who consistently performs at a high level. She approaches her work with care, focus, and strong effort. She sets a great example through her dedication to learning. Her excellence is evident in everything she does. Profe Paulson says that Kunjal always gives her best effort and approaches her learning with focus and determination. She is a serious student who takes pride in doing her work well. She stays engaged and consistently strives to improve. Kunjal's dedication makes her stand out. Great work. Profe Paulson nominates Ashita for being consistently hardworking, dedicated, and reliable in everything she does. She approaches her learning with focus and takes her responsibilities seriously. Ashita's strong character and commitment make her an outstanding student and leader. Profe Paulson nominates Olivia, saying Olivia is a high-achieving student who consistently performs at a high level. She approaches her work with care, focus, and strong effort. She sets a great example through her dedication to learning. Olivia's excellence is evident in everything she does. Ella has shown incredible growth in both her Spanish skills and her confidence this year, notes Profe Paulson. She approaches every task with determination and a strong work ethic. Through her effort, Ella has become more comfortable participating and expressing herself in Spanish. Her progress is a direct reflection of her dedication and perseverance. Profe says, I'm so glad to have had her in class for 2 years to see her progression. Well done, Ella. Profe Paulson nominates Prabhav because he is an outstanding worker in Spanish class. He consistently completes his work with care and attention to detail. He also thinks critically and asks thoughtful questions. Prabhav's positive attitude strengthens our classroom environment. Sandra was nominated by Profe Paulson, who says she's an engaged and dedicated student in Spanish class. She is a serious learner who actively participates and seeks to improve. As our class DJ, she volunteers to research and share music that exposes classmates to new artists and cultures. Sandra's enthusiasm and initiative enrich the learning experience for everyone. Profe Paulson nominates Landon because he works hard in a subject that does not always come easily to him. He maintains a great attitude and never gives up when things are challenging. His sense of humor brings positivity to the classroom. Landon's perseverance and mindset are truly commendable. Profe Paulson says, Aditya has shown impressive growth in leadership this year through his role in helping run the chess team. In Spanish class, he is hardworking, respectful, and highly knowledgeable. He consistently supports his classmates and contributes positively to the learning environment. Aditya's dedication and growth make him a valued member of our class and our chess team. He's a great example of a team player and a good student who encourages others, both outwardly and through his own example. Profe Paulson nominates Nicolene for being a high-achieving student who consistently performs at a high level. She approaches her work with care, focus, and a strong effort. She sets a great example through her dedication to learning. Nicolene's excellence is evident in everything she does. Ms. Reshmi nominates Liam for demonstrating courage. Your bravery and willingness to face challenges and not give up is remarkable. We are so proud of you. Keep it up. Profe Paulson says Noah's attitude, enthusiasm, and positivity are unmatched. He works hard, is always engaged, is kind to others, and consistently works hard to master the material. It is truly a joy to have him in class. Profe Paulson says Sam has done a tremendous job being self-aware, courageous, and having a willingness to try new things, as well as following his passion in difficult fields such as engineering. Sam continues to be dedicated to not only his academics, but to being a warm, positive addition to any class and setting. Keep up the great work, Sam. Ms. Peterson and Ms. Morales nominate Mehul because he is a reflective thinker. He genuinely cares about his learning and seeks feedback for reflection and personal growth. Mehul carefully listens to and really hears his peers so that he can thoughtfully respond and positively contribute to the environment. He reads and listens with purpose, actively processing and reflecting, all the while building his skills and showing others how to do the same. Great work. Mr. Newton nominates Case for outstanding consistency, engagement, and willingness to go above and beyond to help with technical troubleshooting in class. His positive attitude and reliability make him a valued member of our engineering classes. Profe Paulson says Aditya gives 100% in everything he does. He brings a great sense of humor and a positive personality to the classroom. He is well liked by his peers and creates a welcoming environment for others. His smile and attitude make him a joy to have in class. He's a dedicated student who works hard and learns quickly and is a joy to have in our class. Christine Watson nominates Jack Evans for his caring and supportive nature. As a TA, Jack is a self-starter who consistently completes assigned tasks while also taking the initiative to seek out additional responsibilities. She especially appreciates the way he assists students who are new to Skyline, helping them feel welcome and supported as they join our community. Mix Bennett nominates Lincoln Frazier for asking wonderful questions and being attentive in class. Great job, Lincoln. Profe Paulson nominates Lucy because she stands out for both her effort and her thinking skills. She approaches each task with responsibility and focus. Lucy analyzes ideas carefully and contributes meaningful insights. Her commitment to learning is clear. Ms. Ryle nominates Lucy as well and says Lucy is the definition of principled when it comes to block class, along with balancing all of her amazing accomplishments outside of class. Profe Paulson nominates Claire for being a hardworking student who approaches Spanish class with focus and determination. She is a serious learner who takes pride in doing her best on every task. Claire stays engaged and consistently strives to deepen her understanding. Her commitment to learning sets her apart. Profe Paulson nominates Alex because he demonstrates a strong work ethic every day in Spanish class. He stays focused and puts in consistent effort. He is a thoughtful thinker who makes meaningful connections, and his dedication sets a great example for others. Arnav is a serious student who gives his full effort in everything he does, including FBLA and chess, says Profe Paulson. He demonstrates quiet leadership and serves as a strong motivator and example for others. Arnav is intelligent, reliable, and consistently hardworking. His dedication and character make him an outstanding student and leader. Profe Paulson nominates Ariana, who puts 100% effort into everything she does. She is a hardworking and dedicated student who consistently strives for success. Her kindness and positive attitude make her a wonderful presence in the classroom. Ariana's commitment and character truly set her apart. Mrs. Webster nominates Will for his ability to demonstrate courage by approaching uncertainty with determination and a willingness to try new ideas. Will has done a great job with the major changes that come with moving to a new school. Great job, Will. Mix Bennett nominates Yazan for frequently communicating, including getting work before an extended absence. You can count on Yazan to finish things on time or ask for help when it's needed. Ms. Van Bargen nominates Emily for exemplifying two key IB learner profile attributes that make her an outstanding candidate. She's a natural inquirer, demonstrating exceptional curiosity and research skills while learning independently and collaboratively with enthusiasm. She also embodies the risk-taker attribute, approaching uncertainty with courage, forethought, and determination while showing resilience in facing academic challenges. Ms. Van Bargen nominates Sydney, who is a natural inquirer, driven by how and why, and showing an enthusiasm for independent research that represents her best work. She has developed sophisticated learning strategies, such as color coding and self-quizzing, that have allowed her to master and retain a vast amount of complex biology content. Beyond the standard curriculum, Sydney regularly attends optional after-school extra prep sessions. As one of only 2 students to do so, she has dedicated time to learn material beyond the time limits of our daily class. Ms. Owen also appreciates Sydney's genuine curiosity about psychology. Sydney asks great questions that explore the topics we're discussing in more depth, and Ms. Owen hopes that she carries this inquisitiveness into a very successful future. Profe Paulson nominates Atticus, who is a dependable and respectful student who leads by example. He consistently puts forth strong effort and stays focused on his work. His positive attitude contributes to a supportive classroom environment. Atticus's character and dedication make him someone others look up to. Profe Paulson nominates Wesley because he works incredibly hard both at school and in his martial arts training. He brings that same discipline and focus into the classroom every day. He is kind, respectful, and maintains a positive, optimistic attitude. Wesley is truly a joy to have in class. Ms. Wentz has been super impressed with Caden's willingness to get out of his comfort zone and be fully engaged in PE. He's been fantastic at communicating his needs respectfully, coming up with solutions, and working with multiple classmates. Great work, Caden. Keep it up. Mr. Newton nominates Maxim for his exceptional attention to detail and his inquisitive approach when tackling unfamiliar problems. His curiosity and persistence make him a fantastic young engineer with a strong example of what it means to be a Spartan learner. Profe Stimmel nominates Eddie Jiang for his curiosity and attention to detail. He is steadfast in his continual search for patterns and knowledge in this world, even when our class moves slower than he would like. Eddie, gracias por compartir tus habilidades buenísimas y tu curiosidad épica. Profe Stimmel nominates Carly for her superb and thoughtful feedback. She reflects positively and meaningfully to the benefit of everyone in the class. Carlita, gracias por ser muy positiva en clase cada día. Mr. Newton nominates Armand for enthusiasm and positive energy he brings to Introduction to Engineering Design each day. He is consistently engaged and contributes thoughtfully to class. He is a fantastic student who truly deserves this recognition. Profe Paulson nominates Albert for being a high-achieving student who works hard to succeed. He stays focused and consistently produces strong work. His dedication and effort help him reach a high level of success. Albert's commitment to learning make him stand out. Ms. Barron nominates Bree for being reflective. She is someone who has clearly worked carefully and hard, carefully to consider who she wants to be in the world. She is determined to take steps to make her future a reality. I'm really proud of the way Bree shows up every day with a positive attitude, ready to make a change for herself, and I'm looking forward to seeing who she becomes in the future. She's a strong, smart, and capable young person who clearly has the capacity to do the things she puts her mind to. Keep up the good work. Ms. Riki nominates Nahom for his determination to succeed, ability to try new things, and follow through on completing tasks. Mrs. Webster nominates Dylan for his hard work in civics. Dylan always goes above and beyond what is expected of him. Mix Bennett nominates Soren Lester because he asks great questions, shares his materials, and looks out for others. Soren is a great lab partner. Before every quiz and test, instead of saying good luck to all students, Ms. Moore says, do well. Then she has students turn and tell their seatmate to do well. Recently, she's also been having all students turn and tell all those around you to do well. For the last few months, Lucas has been getting out of his seat and going to at least 5 to 10 students around him and telling them to do well and giving each of them a fist bump. Lucas is truly one of the most outwardly caring students Ms. Moore recalls in recent memory. Mr. Hendricks also nominates Lucas for his efforts in illustration. Lucas strives for the best possible results with his assignments. Lucas puts forth strong efforts in his practice, often producing multiple results above and beyond requirements. Lucas will redraw an object over and over until he achieves his personal best. He also seeks critique and uses the feedback to make informed decisions about improving his work. Lucas's efforts are an excellent example of the use of critical and creative thinking skills to analyze and take responsible action on complex problems. Lucas exercises initiative in making reasoned choices with his learning. Profe Paulson nominates Austin because he's an exceptional leader as the president of the chess team, where he's built the club from the ground up to achieve amazing results. Despite his own personal success, he remains humble and always takes time to support and help others. He consistently demonstrates a strong work ethic in everything he does. Austin's leadership, character, and dedication make him truly outstanding. Ms. Webster and Ms. Casano nominate Ava for her passion for learning and dedication to mastering the content and skills in humanities block. We want to recognize all of the work you've been putting in this year. Profe Paulson says Yassine is a strong leader in FBLA who consistently goes above and beyond. He steps up to take initiative and supports the team, especially when extra effort is needed. He played an important role in starting a club and demonstrating perseverance. He sets a positive example for others through his leadership and dedication. Mix Bennett nominates Ashir for always being engaged and focused in class. She completed her project early and looks out for others, which we really appreciate. Profe Paulson nominates Kieran for being a hardworking student who takes his learning seriously. He stays focused and consistently puts in strong effort in class. He's also a kind and respectful citizen who treats others with care. Kieran's dedication and character make him a valued member of the classroom. Mr. Palour nominates Porter for working really hard at understanding and being open-minded to the areas of self-improvement, such as positive thinking and managing emotions within his control, and continuing to be highly determined and disciplined in his academics. He has shown immense personal growth this year, and the sky is the limit. Profe Stimmel nominates Vishwa for his engagement in class. He pays the utmost attention to detail and can always be counted on to participate and ask questions. Vishwacito, gracias por ser un miembro fantástico de nuestra clase. Mrs. Webster nominates Cassie for her hard work in civics. Thank you for always participating in discussion and class activities. Cassie demonstrates a genuine interest in deepening their understanding of the material. Mr. McKenzie nominates Sho, who has found his voice in the ability to ask better and better questions, not for a grade, but for full understanding, as shown by his 98.78% in bio. Mr. Blakeney nominates Quinn, who has been in at least one of his classes every semester and has devoted more than 110% to everything he does. As a classmate, as a friend, as a TA, as a yearbook lead, the list is too long for this nomination. Quinn deserves every accolade he receives and then some. Keep doing you and everything will work out. Mix Bennett nominates Ryan for being flexible and kind in astronomy. You help other people feel welcomed here, and that is so important. Mix Bennett nominates Emma for being a frequent communicator, for exceeding deadlines, and for consistently producing high-quality work. Profe Paulson nominates Stella, who always works hard in class to better herself and her knowledge of Spanish. She goes above and beyond. Stella did a fabulous job presenting herself and representing Skyline students for the technology conference. Mr. McKinsey nominates Brandon, who has become a vocal leader of his friend group, pushing, pulling, and guiding them by example to be better. Ms. Paulson says Kushi is a dedicated leader in FBLA who brings energy and initiative to everything she does. She's willing to take on extra responsibility and help ensure success. Her leadership in starting a club shows her perseverance and drive. Kushi's actions make her a strong role model for her peers. Great work. Ms. Webster and Ms. Casano nominate Erin for her incredible ability to manage the many tasks that come with being a junior in high school. We're so proud of all the hard work she's put into Humanities Block this year. Profe Paulson nominates Bodhi for being an incredibly hardworking student who consistently puts forth strong effort in class. He sets a high standard that encourages those around him to try harder. His sense of humor and quick wit make learning more enjoyable for everyone. Bodhi brings a positive energy to the classroom and makes it a better place to learn. Ms. Von Bargen nominates Alex for Student of the Quarter. Alex shared with Ms. Von Bargen that for the first time in her academic career, she has developed an intrinsic motivation to learn about biology rather than being motivated simply by task completion and grade comparisons between students. She has grown to understand that defining myself with my academic interest, not achievement, is the ideal way to live. Profe Stimmel nominates Pranav for his principled participation and integrity in the class. He takes responsibility not for himself, but he is courageous enough to ask questions for the benefit of others in the class as well. Pranav, gracias por tu trabajo excelente. Profe Paulson nominates Ashton because he puts full effort into everything he takes on. He has a great personality and a natural sense of humor that makes class enjoyable. He is well liked by his classmates and brings positive energy each day. Ashton's attitude and presence make a difference in the classroom. Profe Paulson nominates Oliver, an incredibly hardworking student who consistently puts forth strong effort in class. He sets a high standard that encourages those around him to try harder. His sense of humor and quick wit make learning more enjoyable for everyone. He brings a positive energy to the classroom and makes it a better place to learn. Profe Paulson nominates Ryan, who gives his best effort and brings a fun, upbeat personality to class. His sense of humor helps create an enjoyable learning environment. He connects well with others and is appreciated by his peers. Ryan's positive attitude makes him a great presence in the classroom. Profe Paulson says Jesse works hard to learn and takes his education seriously. He's a respectful and responsible student who always shows strong character. He goes out of his way to help others and even cleans up after his classmates. Jesse's kindness, politeness, and citizenship make him an outstanding member of our class. Mrs. Webster nominates Lincoln for his outstanding engagement in pursuing his academics during our guided studies class. Thank you for always staying focused and being a role model to your peers. Profe Paulson nominates Caden, who learns quickly, is always willing to help out in the classroom of Tech Helper, and has a great attitude towards class and learning. Ms. Von Bargen commends Abigail for approaching every challenge, whether a complex laboratory procedure or a collaborative creative project, with integrity, persistence, and infectious enthusiasm. Mix Bennett nominates Joanne for asking great questions, always being engaged, and for helping her peers. Profe Paulson nominates Adwita because she gives her full effort in all she takes on. She is a hardworking and successful student who approaches learning with focus and determination. Her kindness and respect for others create a positive classroom environment. Adwita's dedication and strong character make her stand out. Mrs. Peterson and Ms. Morales nominate Ishani, who is brave enough to speak aloud to her table mates if she doesn't get something, or why would someone think to do something in history. She genuinely wants to know and understand. She is naturally inquisitive and finds value in sparking collaborative learning for herself and others. Ishani is the student who pops up a hand in class and takes the risk with her learning. Ishani models small acts of courage to her peers, setting the example that they can do the same. Ishani is courageous. Profe Paulson nominates Pari because she's an incredibly hardworking and committed student who consistently gives her best. She stands out not only for her strong effort in her classroom job, but also for her unique personality and contributions to the class. It has been a pleasure getting to know her and watching her grow as a person. Pari's dedication and character make her one of the top students in the class. Ms. Moore posts IB challenge programs on the whiteboard for both Advanced Algebra 2 and pre-SL math classes. Pia actively attempts both of them, sometimes taking several attempts before feeling confident to check for solutions. Even when reminded that the pre-SL challenge problem is well beyond the scope of our Advanced Algebra 2 class, she smiles and says that she really enjoys trying those problems. She's learning a lot on her own in order to answer them. Profe Paulson also nominates Pia as one of the most hardworking, dedicated students in the class. She goes above and beyond in her effort and commitment to learning. She generously volunteers her time as the class secretary, keeping us organized and on track. It's a joy to have her in class and to get to know her as an individual. Pia's work ethic and character make her truly exceptional. Profe Stimmel nominates Miles for his endless caring and compassion. His kindness, empathy, and willingness to serve others make a positive impact on our class every day. Miles, gracias por ser muy positivo en nuestra clase. Profe Paulson nominates Vivan because he is a high-achieving student who works incredibly hard and is a leader in our class. He shows a strong commitment to doing the right thing in all situations. Vivan asks thoughtful questions and consistently pushes himself to learn and grow. Mix Bennett nominates Marcus for asking for help when he needs it, sharing how he's feeling, and looking out for his brother. Mix Bennett really enjoys having Marcus in class. No chica left behind. Elizabeth could have earned a caring or courageous award for this statement, but Mr. Elliott settled on principled. Elizabeth has a strong morality where being a caring person is more important than getting a perfect score on an assignment. Sure, we're all talking about hiking fitness here, but life as well. Elizabeth's high moral character is admirable. Profe Paulson nominates Shruti because she generously volunteers her time as class secretary, keeping the class organized on track. She is reliable, dependable, and consistently kind to others. She's a great student who approaches her work with care and responsibility. She is truly an all-around outstanding member of the class. Ms. Reshmi nominates Anish for being highly engaged in school. He always shows up ready to learn and participate, and his positive attitude and kindness towards his peers and teachers make the classroom a better place. Ms. Toy nominates Bianca because she's a self-starter who takes pride in her work and sets a great example for others. Coach Highland nominates Tim because he's always working hard to better himself each day. No matter what the situation, he pushes forward with hard work and determination. He is also encouraging to others and a positive person. Mr. Julius nominates Raina for a student of the quarter because she's a student athlete, a great student, and well-respected friend to her peers. Ms. Toy nominates Nisa because she exhibits dedication to excellence. She brings a positive work ethic and good attitude to class. Profe Paulson nominates Nisa as well for being an outstanding leader in FBLA who shows initiative, enthusiasm, and commitment. She consistently takes responsibility and helps move projects forward with determination. Her role in starting a club highlights her leadership and perseverance. She's a great example to others through her effort and positive influence. Profe Paulson nominates Sam for being a hardworking student who takes his learning seriously. He stays focused and consistently puts in strong efforts in class. Sam is kind, respectful, and sets a great example for others. His positive attitude and character make him a valued member of the classroom. Profe Paulson nominates Arjun because he quietly works incredibly hard each day. He stays engaged and focused, consistently giving his best effort. He is always respectful and contributes positively to the classroom. His dedication and character make him a valued member of the class. Profe Stimmel nominates Emily for her courage to ask questions and work at her own pace to seek out true understanding. She has worked extremely hard in Spanish and maintains a positive attitude even when things get hard. Emily, tú eres una inspiración. Ms. Morales nominates Daniel because he is an active communicator. He is brave, bold, and candid, which is greatly appreciated in class. He is naturally curious, regularly asks clarifying questions that are good for the whole class. He shares personal connections to our work. Daniel declares he may not enjoy doing something, but he'll do it, and then maybe crack a smile when it's done. Ms. Morales does not have to guess what Daniel needs because he tells her. She says, I can always count on Daniel, which pleases me to no end. Profe Paulson nominates Grant for being a hardworking student who takes his learning seriously. He stays focused and consistently puts in strong effort in class. At the same time, he brings a sense of fun and positive energy to the classroom. He's also a kind and respectful citizen who treats others with care. Mix Bennett nominates Jessica Weigart for asking for help when needed and being brave enough to ask for what she needs. Mr. McKinsey nominates Ella because she is always focused, always friendly, always in the right place with the right answer at the right time, as shown by her 98.53% in bio. Ms. Van Bargen recognizes Angela for being a semifinalist in the National Biology Olympiad competition, demonstrating deep knowledge of many biological concepts. Angela approaches new concepts with genuine eagerness to seek out a range of new points of view and has conceptual understanding of a range of subjects, local and global issues. Mr. McKinsey nominates Kat. He says that Kat walks through the world with courageous success, unique, powerful, and driven to be great, as shown by the 97.56 in bio. Christine Watson nominates Andrew Buchanan for his caring and supportive nature. As a TA, Andrew is a self-starter who consistently completes assigned tasks while also taking initiative to seek out additional responsibilities. Ms. Watson especially appreciates the way he assists students who are new to Skyline, helping them feel welcome and supported as they join our school community. Thank you so much for joining us today as we celebrate these young people. We recognize that they did not become the people they are alone. It's only with the partnership of their families and their community that we are able to recognize them for who they are, and we are so grateful to their families for sharing them with us. Thank you, everybody.